Alright, what are the odds I'm going to do this correctly? Not very good, right? So, on the left, we have 5 Banshees, and on the right, we have 15 Marines. And if you tell everyone to attack right here, then the Marines win. Come on, Marines. Don't make me look stupid. Hey, it's not even close. Marines kick butt. Go Marines. Alright, now we got 5 Marines and 15 Marines and 5 Banshees. Exactly the same thing that we just did. And instead of just telling everyone to attack, we're going to kite with the Banshees. And you notice how there's no ledge. I'm not playing any ledge tricks or anything. What I mean by kite is that Banshees have a slower attack speed and a longer range. So that if you attack with them and then retreat, and then attack with them and then retreat, and then attack with them and then retreat, they will do more. It'll force the Marines to only fire, instead of getting to fire once every 0.86 seconds, they'll only get to fire once every 1.25 or every 2 seconds, or however often the Banshees fire. So the Banshees get to dictate the pace of battle. Now, obviously, I'm not doing a great job with this. Alright, I ran out of room. But anyway, if I'd done that perfectly, the Banshees would have won. But I ran out of room. But also, you saw that over here there were like 8 full health Marines left, and now there's only 2. So I guess it at least conveys the point that kiting is pretty important when you use Banshees. And Hellions, these are Blue Flame Hellions, and they have the exact same idea as Banshees. Anytime a unit is faster and has a slower attack. This is like to the extreme though, right? Because Marines are 0.86 and Hellions have a 2.5 attack speed. So that means if you can make it so that the Marines only get to fire once every time the Hellions fire, then you're like tripling the damage of Hellions versus Marines. So I'm going to tell these guys to attack over here on the minimap. Got it. That was really... I'm not very good at this actually, kiting. But even done poorly, kiting is obviously quite important. So you see, I got 4 Hellions left at the end, so... I hope I don't look like a moron, but by losing this fight or doing it wrong or whatever. But now if you just take Hellions and you fight Marines without kiting at all... Come on. Be reasonable. Alright. Yes, sir. Nobody's gonna micro. Then hopefully the Marines will win by pretty significant margin. Yep. Okay, so without any micro, the Marines win. So I guess you see pro players do this sort of stutter-steppy type kiting stuff all the time, and you're just like, well, that's neat. It allows him to move to a position he wouldn't otherwise been able to get to while also maintaining damage. But as you can see, what really it is about is taking a unit with a quick attack. Marines have a really quick attack, so therefore a low damage but high DPS, and forcing them to fight only when you fight. And this is something you do really commonly in World of Warcraft or other games, where like you have a big two-handed sword that swings every once in a long while, and you're fighting against a rogue with 2 quick two-handed weapons, and you're like, well, I'm going to walk in, hit you with my sword, and then run away and wait for the cooldown on my sword, and then come in and hit you and run away. It's, yeah, same basic idea. Anyway, I hope that made sense. Whatever.